Glad holiday tidings to you, my friend.
But yeah, I gotta tell you, I love Christmas, the family, the food, the awkward office parties.
And don't forget all the Christmas ads.
God, I love the ads. Can you imagine if we did one?
This is not just a Christmas movie.
Freeze! Santa Claus has been kidnapped.
This is an action-packed Christmas movie.
What the hell?
We're gonna find him.
It's an edge-of-your-seat sleigh ride, served with a sumptuous side of comedy.
So disturbing.
With a sizzling all-star cast.
We are 24 hours to Christmas.
It's dangerously festive. This is not just a Christmas movie. This is Red One.
Yeah.
Yes, Christmas, nearly. I'm recording this on the 16th of November 2024. But this t-shirt says no more coffee. I need, well, not need, because, well, look, it's The Walk. No, it's the person from Jumanji. No, it's the Tooth Fairy. I don't know. He's playing Red One, also known as Sick Nick. Oh, no, not Sick Nick. He's already sick because he's obviously been taken by a witch. I don't follow the weird mythical. I'm not saying that Santa's not mythical. I'm just saying he is mythical. I'm just saying he's just. I don't follow the Christmas tradition, not by religious tradition, but I don't follow the origins of Christmas story. So I don't know how the witch came into the universe by that. But yeah, good film. It's a family film, but also it's a I would say, you know, one of those films is for teenagers, it's for the family as well. It's that sort of film, and I haven't seen the film Krampus. You know, I haven't seen Krampus, but I don't think that's actually him in the film, even though it's Krampus and stuff like that. You know, when they says, oh, it's a gothic Lord of the Rings feel to it. By the way, that reminds me, I will probably do like a video of that, of the new Lord of the Rings film, or whatever. Then there's something to do with the family. So, you know, at the very, very beginning, it was something about, oh, I'm going to nick something, get some sweets or something, open the cupboard up, there's loads of presents. And then at the very end is something to do with, I don't know. They do all these tricks and stuff like that, with stories that I haven't got a Scooby of. But yeah, this is supposed to be a YouTube shop. I'm just going to go on about it now. Merry Christmas. I'm not saying this is actually a Merry Christmas video, or this is just a November Children Need Bonfire remembrance thing month. I don't know. But I'm telling you this, it's just weird because when you think about it, this film is like, you remember back in the day, and I know I'm going off on a tangent, but this is so weird because this film was good, but it's not. It's supposed to be around the 1st of December, because the 1st of December is going to be the most whatever films, isn't it? And then it's going to be all the good films on the mid to late December. So that's what, personally, I think this is supposed to be. But it came out on the 6th of November. Why did I didn't see it on the 6th of November? And I saw it on the 16th of November while I was busy. And I did see Paddington, by the way. That was good. Free in Peru. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not. The thing is, you know when you watch these films and you're thinking, what's the heck of like doing these reviews? And it's one of those films that you know when sometimes you watch films and you just watch it, you're focused, but you're too focused. You focus on this and this and this, and you don't realise. I feel like I heard a beep. I don't realise that I'm supposed to focus on a load of stuff, not just focus on, am I going to do a review about it? Am I going to just do this about it? You know, that's with me on films recently. And sometimes I feel like I'm not bothered going to do a review. That's why I didn't do a review for Paddington or Beetlejuice 2, all these films I watched. Yeah, so the film is good. I'm not saying this film is bad or it's mixed. You know, I think it's one of those films like Bones and All or Violent Night. Or it's one of those it's a family film that I watched, something to do with The Crow Cries or something like that. I watched on Netflix some months ago, feels like, even though it's probably a month ago, I don't know. I watched that, and it's something I like that, but for family and do the Christmas. So I think it's like James Bond, but in Christmas form. But just evolve saving Santa. We haven't seen that trope before, have we? And something to do with... I don't follow the story that much. I did follow the story that, there's a little bit... The thing is, why did the witch came in the middle of the film or something like that? When you had to build up the character of the villain, you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't know why they came across Krampus for some reason. I don't know why. I did like the effect of I don't mean the movie effect. I mean the story effect of teleporting to here. And now I've watched that sort of thing in films loads of times, but it's actually good that they did that. I think it's like Harry Potter sort of style. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think this film is good. I'm not saying it's rubbish or anything like that. Personally, I got my headphones in. I'm just quite worried if I just plug it out and then I talk normally because it's mood to for me. I don't know. I'm just going off. I know. I got nothing. This film is good, and I'm just saying. I know I said this before, but I don't know what else to say. It's just, you know what? Sometimes you watch these old films. It's not the most appealing film ever. It's not the most boring film ever. It's not the most famous film ever. And this is the thing when I go to the cinema. You have to watch in these sort of weeks until the next week sort of thing. It goes away and it goes to Paramount Plus, or it goes to Disney Plus, it goes to Google Play, I'm not sure, or Netflix. There's another film that I watched recently at the cinema or something like that, and I was thinking, this is not a Netflix film, not the red one, but there's another film I watched some time ago this year, and I thought, or maybe last year. It was not the most best film, but it was called something to do with Operative with Tom Hanks, and that definitely felt like one of those movies when it's a high budget movie, but it's not a low budget movie. So it's one of those films, and it came on Netflix, and you can definitely feel like it's a Netflix film, but it wasn't a Netflix film. It was a different company film. So I can see why this might come on to Netflix later on with Red One. And I had no idea what Red One was all about. I watched the trailer some months ago or something like that. That's what happened to Paddington in Peru, Paddington 3. So, and I thought, this had polar bears and stuff like that. My friend might like it, not because he's into polar bears, he's not, but it seems like a family film. And stuff for I like the idea of the big warrior frosty snowmen, and it's like the killer clowns out of space. You just think they pop their nose out and they're dead. Something like that. If you haven't seen this film, I'll tell you. I'm telling you the plot. Well, not really the plot, but I'm telling you bits about the film. Spoilers. But basically, it's a good film if you're into these sort of low budget, high budget, don't care whatever films. But if you're not into those sort of films, these are done films not for you. But if you're a fan of The Rock or you're into Christmas films, this is the film for you. So it's mixed. With loads of different reasons of why people hate these sort of films and why people love these sort of films. So this is why what I do, I wear different sort of t-shirts, everything does. So this is probably the first ever t-shirt on this YouTube channel to do with Chucky. But yeah, this film is good. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that. It's just good. But the thing is, some people think I don't like violence, I don't watch it. But but you watch Home Alone and they have violence. But yeah, I don't know. You know when sometimes you want to say something but your brain doesn't mentally tells you to say it because your brain goes blank, not because I don't know. That's for me in this film. I feel like I want to say everything about this film because it's so amazing but so stupid and lame and pathetic at the same time. Like Violent Night, even though Violent Night is more effective than, not because I like Stranger Things and he's from Stranger Things, but it's just, I don't know. But I got nothing. I'm sorry, I got nothing about this film. I wanted to do a YouTube short about it, but how can I make it? Because you had to practice how to do it, and they had to make it all effectively with YouTube Shorts. I know, so that's why I can't do YouTube Short. I can probably spend 500 years of making a YouTube Short, but then YouTube Short will just be a thing and a thing and a thing and a thing, isn't it? So I got nothing. I'm so sorry. I'll see you next time. This is not really a. I don't know when I don't know when I'm gonna air this. You know, I think I'm gonna air it next year probably. So I don't know. Merry Christmas if you are watching this year in 2024, or you're watching. I don't know. So thank you very much for watching this lame review. I'm just saying things at the moment. I don't know. Personally, I haven't done a review for years. I know I've probably done a review from months ago in 2024, but I feel like I can't do reviews anymore because I just can't speak properly. My ego is coming back, obviously, but not like, you know. But this is the thing, I want to talk about these sort of films because I never talk about these sort of films before when it's like high budget, low budget, interesting, not so interesting. Where was I? Yes, these sort of films, I was just doing something else. Personally, when you watch these sort of films, you're thinking, I want to watch this. And then later on, 24 million years later, you feel like, why do these sort of films exist? Because, personally, I feel like it feels like one of those high-budget films that are mixed in, I don't know. I lost track because something happened behind the edits of this video. So that this is the thing, most videos, review videos especially, I know I can probably have like these all interesting effects that I can just ignore the sound next door, but I'm poor. You know, I'm one of those YouTubers who says like, I'm poor. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what's up with this film because I feel like I like this film. I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to say it's absolutely terrible and I want to do a review about how terrible it is. It's absolutely great. Not great as Fablemans or Jaws or Back to the Future or whatever. Not because it was a Steven Spielberg film, what I was talking about back then, but it's just, it's not one of those films. It's one of those films like Violent Night or A Man Called Otto or something like that. It's one of those films, but more getting to the point of being like Narnia. No joke, because it actually looks like a Narnia effect sometimes, doesn't it? Got nothing. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm actually got nothing. I like the fact that Krampus is a really, really bad spirit. I don't know what he is, but he managed to. I wouldn't imagine some kind of god, mythical creature thing. Not saying that gods are mythical. I'm just saying this certain character, villain type of good guy, turned out to be same with the thing. And I haven't got we don't know. It's the same with Beetlejuice 2. We haven't got the backstory of some characters like this witch. It came out. This character just came out millions of years ago, obviously. But I don't know. But in this film, it just came out at slightly this point when you had to build up characters, the main characters, and they have to build up a little bit of the. But what they do properly in these films, it goes here to here, and what is up with these things? But yeah, it's mixed. It's not a joyful movie, and it's not one of those best movies that I like. You know, I don't know. They say Star Wars. It's not Star Wars, and it's not whatever I said earlier on. It's somewhere in the middle. And I think that's what movies are like these days. Not because I watch loads of films and I know what I'm about. I don't, believe it or not. But I do watch modern films. But it depends on what kind of mood I am and what. But the thing is, when I go to cinema, or especially when you're on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever you do these days, you search on a thumbnail and you think, what is that interesting or not? So you click on it and you're halfway through with this is rubbish. So this is not those all movies, because that is just what's the point of wasting money. Not because of that, but because it's really good and really you have to get used to the modern movies sort of thing. You can tell it's like Violent Night if you want to watch the review. I know it's rubbish. I was like, yeah, it's 2024. I don't care. Or 2025. It feels like that anyway. Not because it's like Violent Night, but it's. Yeah, so the story is. Never mind. If you want to watch the film, check it out. Maybe it's just one of those films is only for certain countries. I know it's probably for the most interesting countries like the United States or most of the different sort of films. Sometimes it's only for one country. Sometimes it's I don't know. Thank you very much for watching this video. I don't know. Not because I'm just saying random stuff in front of the camera. I'm just saying. I'm thinking, what the hell was what? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Merry Christmas. I got nothing. Sorry guys for not doing a review recently and doing it properly. You know, sometimes you want to say something and when you go home or when you go to your flat, bungalow, house, I don't know, you get into that zone thinking you need to say something and your mind is just go out of the window. So that's for me at the moment, especially with review videos. So yeah, I'm so sorry. I'll see you next time. Maybe this is the thing, because next year, it is next year, if the world doesn't explode, next year I'll just do random rubbish and then it's January extras or something when I'm making this video, obviously, you know. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll do Hobbit month. The thing is, you'll probably be watching this years later or something, but when I'm making this video, I don't know, but it's life. Sorry, it's life. I don't know what else to do. The action was good. I don't know. The story was good. Sorry, goodbye. Don't care.